Thank you for registering for the Syncronex 3.7 Upgrade Training Course, the test version. Hi, my name is Amy Ames, and I will be your instructor for this course. I am the single copy manager for the Denver Post. If you need to contact me for any reasons, questions, or concerns, please email me at amesa@denverpost.com. Most of you have been using Syncronex for quite some time, but we now have an update that requires you to change some of what you've been doing. I want to touch on the key changes in this newest version of Syncronex. Syncronex 3.7 can be used with any browser instead of just with Internet Explorer 8, as was previously the case. It now has multiple points of access using computers, smartphones, and tablets, whereas before we could access it only on a computer. Besides these huge access changes, inside of Syncronex has changed slightly also. 3 tabs have changed: Returns, Weekly, and Reports. All Syncronex users use at least one of these tabs, if not all 3. The Returns and Weekly tabs have been removed and replaced with one tab called Data Entry. It is important for you to evaluate your usage in Syncronex and determine what type of user you are, so you know where to start in this course and which training modules to take. Desktop users use their computers to enter returns and adjustments, along with reports, invoices, and return receipts. Mobile users will use their mobile device to enter returns and adjustments. If you can't decide or are uncertain how you will access Syncronex in the future, then just start from the beginning and learn everything. There are a few prerequisites for you to meet before taking this course. You have to be currently registered in Syncronex 3.6 with a username and password for access. If you are not currently registered, please contact Angela Rivera at arivera@denverpost.com to get this set up. If you're going to be a desktop user, then you should have a computer and probably a mobile device too. The computer can be a PC or a Mac, and the mobile device can be a smartphone, Android or iPhone, or tablet, Android or iPad. The Syncronex 3.7 test environment website is listed here. It will also be listed in the announcement section for the class. Please bookmark it for future reference. You will be using your same login credentials, user and password, as for Syncronex 3.6 to log in to the test environment. Training will begin 3 weeks before we go live with the upgrade. Training will start on Monday, February 18th. Completion of the training will need to happen by Thursday, March 7th. Please note that you will have access to the training 24 hours a day during this time, and training can be taken when it is convenient for you. Our goal at the Denver Post is to get every Syncronex user proficient using the new data entry and reports tabs in Syncronex 3.7. As students, you will demonstrate the following abilities: accurately enter draw adjustments, accurately enter returns, and produce a return audit receipt. We have 2 objectives for this course. Number 1, when presented with a unique real-life scenario for changing the draws on a newspaper route, the student will produce a finished session with 0 errors. And number 2, when presented with a unique real-life scenario for entering returns on a newspaper route, the student will produce a return audit report with 0 errors. This diagram represents the flow of the learning modules in the course. Please note that desktop users, represented in pink, will start on the desktop module by learning navigation, draw adjustments, and then return entry. They can then proceed to the mobile module or go straight through to the reports module. Mobile users, represented in blue, can start with the mobile module by learning navigation, draw adjustments, and returns. Then they can proceed to the reports module, represented in green. The online platform we're using for this and other courses is Moodle. So you'll need some idea of how to get around on that platform. The best way to learn how to navigate around the Moodle course is to take a quick tour. Just as you were instructed to do when you received your login credentials for this training course, the first thing you do is click on the Site Home on the left side of the page, and then choose the course Syncronex 3.7 Upgrade Training. The announcement section's right on top. Make sure you review any future announcements for this class. Next, click on the course introduction module. This is where you are right now. Below that is the desktop version plus assessment, and below that is the mobile version module, and last is the reports module assessment. There will be 2 assessments to gauge whether each student has successfully completed the course. Number 1 is that you will have to enter draw adjustments with 0 errors. And number 2 is to enter returns and then generate a return receipt with 0 errors. Each student must complete both assessments successfully before they will be authorized in the live version of Syncronex 3.7. Students who do not complete both assessments successfully will have their credentials suspended until they do pass. Thank you.